We have a wonderful wireless network built. All of our computers and devices are connected to each other and the internet using that wireless network. Now, my iPod Touch is the next member of this illustrious group. It has built-in Wi-Fi as well. Let me show you how it all fits in. The iPod Touch is still all about music. It's a beautiful little music player, but it has built-in Wi-Fi connectivity. So if I go here into the settings, we can take a look and we can actually see the settings that allow us to connect to the Wi-Fi network. And this is very simple to connect to any Wi-Fi network. So if you have it at home, it's really easy to connect to your local Wi-Fi network in your house, but especially when you're going out and traveling about the town. If you're at a coffee shop or at the airport, you can access all of the kind of content that I'm going to show you now from any Wi-Fi or public Wi-Fi access location. It's really elegantly done. So if you've got Wi-Fi on a little device like this, what can you do? Well, it's still all about music. So the first thing I want to show you is iTunes. Right down here in the bottom, if I touch this, it launches a browser and it brings us right into iTunes. And iTunes in this case is the exact same iTunes as you have on your computer. So you can now browse through the iTunes online store, just like as though you were on your local computer. You can listen to new releases. You can check out the podcasts, audio and video podcasts. You can go to the TV area and download your favorite TV shows. Some of them are free. Some of them you pay for. You can check out the audiobook section. Anything you can do on your computer, you can do on your iPod Touch. And here's all of the new releases available to us. You can scroll through, have a listen, and you can purchase them directly on the iPod Touch and have it download onto the iPod Touch. So this gives you a tremendous amount of freedom. If you think about the old way of having to do everything on your PC or on your Mac, downloading all of your songs, downloading all of your TV shows, and then syncing it to your iPod, you now have the freedom to be able to travel about and be able to download anything onto your iPod wherever you've got access to Wi-Fi internet connectivity. So you can basically be sitting in an airport before you get on a flight and download a TV show that you want to watch on the flight without having to connect to your computer. That's very cool. Once you've downloaded anything, it's going to either appear in the music or in the video section. I've downloaded some podcasts of our TV show because I know you're going to want those on your iPod Touch. So if you want to watch the video playing back, and the screen is beautiful for watching TV, for watching any video shows on a personal level, just holding the iPod Touch and having the headphones connected. It's a great experience for personal video viewing. So beyond the videos, we also of course have all of our music and all of the album views and all of the different songs that you've downloaded. This particular Touch is a 16 gigabyte version. It's also available in 32 gigabyte, so you can store many, many hours of music and video on your iPod Touch. But because we're connected to the network, it's not all about just storing data on the iPod Touch. We can also access streaming data. For example, YouTube. We go to YouTube, launch it, and now we're launching a browser that allows us to go through YouTube and choose videos and watch them in a streaming format right over the internet directly into our iPod Touch. So we can store files locally, or we can access streaming files over the net. Now this connectivity extends into a full web browser. It's got Safari built in, so we can launch Safari, and now the tools that I was showing you earlier, the multi-touch tools, allows us to be able to squeeze down on a website and view the whole website at once, or zoom in on content that we want to read and be able to even use this small screen to still be able to read very accurately any data that's on any website. So browsing through different websites is very, very simple with the Touch. It's also got our productivity applications, our calendar, and our contact manager that allows us to sync with our computer and keep all of our appointments and all of our contacts up to date. And the final thing I want to show you is a very useful ability to be able to go into our email. I've got my Gmail account open here, and I can go in and read all of my email, download it over the Wi-Fi connection. If I need to make a quick reply to somebody, I wouldn't write a really long email in this interface, but I can quickly go in, I can add a reply, and it will allow me to create an email reply and use the on-screen keyboard here to be able to write my reply. It seems to me that all of the really useful and exciting new advances in technology are all built around wireless technology. Well, maybe not all, but most of the exciting advances are. Be it mobility solutions or local networks like our Wi-Fi networks, the things that we can now do are amazing. And Apple's given us a wealth of exciting new opportunities. And as is always the case, in the Apple world, everything integrates so very nicely. From the router, the backup, the printer, the computer, the iPod, one after another, they fit together just like one of those My First puzzles did. You know, the one with only 9 pieces? Well, we have yet another piece to come, and I think you're going to like what you see.